Definitely reaching milkmaid status with my hair this morning. Hello everybody, welcome back to the vlogs. I hope you're all doing really well. I am up and out. It's a little bit before 7 a.m. and I'm going to the new La Cabra location that is so close to my apartment. If you guys remember, I used to walk 20 or 25 minutes to get to the one in Lower East Side, so it's so nice to have one so close. And I walked past it yesterday when I was coming home from the office, and that was the first time that I saw that it was open. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me over there. I'm so excited. Okay, so you actually have to type in La Cabra Soho, otherwise it doesn't come up. But look at their store hours, open at 7 a.m. This is what we love to see. And it's just right up here, a couple doors past La Colombe, so I'm curious to see how that works, because I feel like a lot of people don't know about La Cabra in this area, but I think it's like viral on a bunch of social media apps. So let's see this location. Hey you guys, I have my La Cabra and I was gonna go for a long walk, but I think I'm gonna save it for when I'm in the office because I'm going in today as well, and I just want to make sure that I am like getting up and moving around during the work day. And I went with my coworker yesterday to do her like lunchtime errands. I would do quotes, but I can't because I'm holding my delicious coffee. But we basically went to the place that she picks up lunch, and then she goes to Bread and Butter to get snacks, and I got a coffee. It was $3. It was amazing. I got the hazelnut one and I highly recommend, but it's kind of in Midtown, I guess. So not the closest to me, obviously, but it is for work. So if I need a midday pick-me-up, then I will definitely go there. But yeah, so I'm gonna head home now and do some work before I get ready to go into the office. And then I'll go for a walk when I'm there. Okay, you guys can't see my face, but we're gonna do a little coffee run outfit rundown. This is an Aritzia set that I have on. It's the boyfriend fit with some high socks and my Nike. Those aren't Nikes, those are New Balance sneakers. Sunglasses are from Nordstrom, they're $12. And my bag is a YSL Hobo. So I've just done a little touch up on my makeup. I added some of my, what brand is that for the blush? I'm like showing you guys the mess on my bed. Rose Ink. I wanted to say Rare Beauty, but I put on the Rose Ink blush and did some mascara and fixed my hair a little bit. I just blow dried the pieces in the front to kind of get them tamed again because I did a body shower last night, and when the water like sprinkles on the front pieces of my hair, it just gets frizzy and my flyaways just go out of control. So this is what I'm wearing to work today. This dress is from Saint Laurent. Actually, I got it through work, and I have had this for about 6 months. I wore it in the fall season with boots, and now I'm taking it into spring, which I'm really happy about because I'm just getting so much wear out of it. And I think I'm gonna bring a blazer just for me to keep in the office because I was freezing yesterday, and I honestly should have known better because I'm always cold in the office. It's like freezing in our area, and then in where like client services used to be, they didn't really get a lot of ventilation, so it was always so hot in there and freezing where we were. So I just want to bring a jacket and keep it in my desk so that I have that there for days that the air conditioning is on really high. And then for my sneakers, I have on a pair of Saint Laurent like tennis shoes, and I'm just gonna grab my Harrods tote bag. Like I mentioned, I am gonna go to Central Park for a walk during my lunch, and that's kind of why I chose to wear these sneakers, because they're really comfortable as opposed to wearing my loafers, which are also really comfortable, but I didn't want to be doing a longer walk in that type of a shoe. So I will take you guys to Central Park when I get up there during my lunch break. Okay guys, I've just gotten home from work and I have a little package here. I finally got a nice big fat Sharpie so that I can color out my address when I'm showing you guys things, because before I was just ripping the labels off or trying to cut them off and it was just a hassle. So that's great. And as much as I love you all, I don't need you knowing where I live. So yeah, just a small little thing that makes a big difference. So I have a package from the Cosmic Project, and this is one of my, so it's someone from my school. It's her sister that, she's an amazing artist, and she did a little project with me. So she has a little thank you card here with these cute little stickers on it. She does very fun and like vibrant art, and as you guys know, I'm a neutral girl. So she is the best and worked with me on this kind of like fun little project. It's a little custom item that I'm going to show you guys, and she made it with the exact like my own kind of feel to it. By the way, this is also the girl that does my artwork for Vlogmas. If you guys saw it, I like to have that sort of like cozy holiday feel around that time, so she works with me on that. She did it for 2 Vlogmases ago and then this past one, so if you guys go back to those videos, she did that digital art for me, which is amazing. Let's see what we have here. She also put in some cute little stickers, so she has her like custom stickers that say the Cosmic Project, and we have a pair of, oh my god, these are so, I hope these fit me. I think they will, but we have a pair of vintage Levi's from the TCP Project, which is, I think, a vintage store. Yeah, TCP Vintage is a store in Manhattan, I believe, and she works with them. She has her artwork displayed there, and then I think they did an event together. So she sources the items from that vintage store, and she put cute little white hearts all over the denim, and I just feel like this is the coolest thing ever. Like, what an amazing gift to get someone something that literally no one else will have. And I just think that these are stunning. They're exactly my vibe. They're kind of this like casual, undone, like not exactly perfect layout, and that's exactly how I wanted them, because I know that I'm just gonna pair them with a super plain top. So I'm so excited about these. I'm gonna try them on to see if they fit and style them tomorrow for my shoot if they do. So speaking of my shoot tomorrow, I mean, I currently have some water boiling to make pasta for dinner. I'm just feeling like having something super low maintenance, and you know, what's more low maintenance than just having a little handful of pasta? So I'm making that right now, and I figured I would show you guys the outfits that I'm planning on styling for tomorrow morning, because Sammy and I are going to shoot. I feel like I always put this way too high up, and then there's so much headspace. That's better, I think. Anyway, Sammy and I are meeting tomorrow morning. I actually need to text her and see what time and where she wants to meet, because we always figure these things out super last minute. What time for tomorrow? And do you have a preference of location? Okay, now that that's done. So we are meeting tomorrow. We're gonna do 3 looks. I need to kind of try these jeans on and figure out the 3 that I'm gonna be doing. Sometimes we do 2, so I just have to double check with her on how many we want to do, in addition to where we're meeting and what time we're meeting. And then I'll show you guys what I'm thinking, just because I feel like I love these like style sessions. I know I can't talk to you guys directly. That is the only downside, is I can't ask your opinion in real time, but hopefully it gives you guys some inspiration for this season coming up. So I think the water's boiling by now, and I'm gonna put my pasta in, and then we're gonna style some outfits. Hey, good morning guys. I'm outside of the Citizenry store. I think this is like home goods and stuff, and the light is very bright today, which is not good for my pale face. I cannot find my tanning drops, but got my coffee, we've got an outfit, and I have 2 more in my bag here. The city is so nice, the weather's amazing, and it smells like pee, and that's how you know the weather is beautiful and that it's warm in New York City. Pigeons are also bathing in the street puddles, probably getting MRSA infections, but Sammy just got here, so talk to you after. Okay, so I'm back from shooting, and I know I promised you guys that I would show you my outfits last night, but to be honest, I got so tired so quickly and still had a bunch to do. I like made dinner, cleaned my room. It's already a mess, obviously, because I had to plan some outfits last night, and half of this morning, so everything's kind of tossed onto my bed. We have things everywhere because I was trying to find these shoes. I tore apart my room last night and this morning thinking that I left these somewhere, but they were literally on my shoe rack, so that's perfect. But at least I found them. So outfit number one that you guys will see on my Instagram shortly is a little vest top from L'Academy. And this one is part of a set, but I wanted to kind of get some more wear out of it, so I put on these blue jeans from Zara. These are a little baggier, and I feel like they don't photograph too well because they're more of like a wide leg baggy kind of fit, but I did really like the outfit. And I did black accessories because when I did the set, I did the top with the matching shorts, and then I did a brown bag and brown shoes, and so I wanted to change it up a good amount, but just a little example of how you can really make your wardrobe last across a bunch of different outfits. You kind of just like change up the accessories, the hairstyle. In this case, I kept my slick bun just because my hair is greasy. It's definitely a hair wash day, but I'm shooting tomorrow morning with Hazel, so I'm gonna wash my hair tonight so that we have some like hair down kind of looks. Okay, so the pants for look number two are super wrinkly from being in my bag. These are 100% linen from Zara. And for the top, I put on my little tank from Somewhere in Between. It's a cute little like online boutique. It's a small business. I highly recommend looking on there. They have really good classic pieces, and I have another order coming from them, which I'm super excited about. So I love that this tank top is such a simple piece. Like, I have so many racer tanks, but the contrast between the black and the white, I feel like just adds an extra detail that makes it look like it can be a standalone piece as opposed to my racer tanks that are normally just for layering. So really love this. It's super good quality too, so definitely check them out. I'll link this below. And then my pants, like I said, are from Zara. They're just a palazzo pant kind of trouser, and then I did black shoes. So really, really classic and simple, but I feel like that's my style nowadays, and I just like having these simple pieces, but like the contrast of the black and white and then the palazzo of the pants. I feel like it just adds a good amount of detail to the point where it's simple but not boring. Okay, I self-tanned last night and my feet are the exact same color as these sandals for look number three, but this is what I chose to layer for the third look. I have this tank top on from Anina Bang. This is probably the best quality tank top I've ever had, and this is the one that's lasted in my wardrobe the longest, and it's full length. So I kind of like the cropped ones in the sense that I don't want to have too much material in my pants if I'm tucking it in, but in this case, if I wore the cropped one, you'd be able to see my stomach, and I just didn't want that to be the vibe for this look. So over the top, I put on my Cezanne shirt. I still want to get this in white, but because I have my Riona one, I feel like I don't really need it, and I don't want to have too many of the same piece, but this is like my favorite light, like it's like a baby blue white striped shirt, and I think it's so classy, and it looks really, really cute with something like this, but then you can also wear it with a swimsuit. I'm definitely going to bring this if I go on a vacation this summer. And then still the same linen pants on the bottom. So like I said, I like that these are kind of like wide legs, so they kind of bring all the drama, and then we just have a super simple top. And then my shoes are from Aquitalia. These are on the pricier side, but they are water resistant, which I feel like is really important because I never really think about like the elements in the summer and like in my summer wardrobe, because I just assume that we're gonna have nice weather all the time, but that is just not really the case. So I like that they're waterproof, and they will definitely stand the test of time because they'll be able to last throughout the entire, you know, if I get caught in the rain. So this is outfit number 3, and I'm just gonna have a quick little breakfast and then get dressed for work, and then I'll show you guys that outfit also. Just so many outfits going on here. Hey guys, it's been a while. It's nighttime now, as you guys can probably tell, but you can't because there's never light in this room anyway. But I've just done a shower. I double shampooed the dirty product out of my hair, and look what I found on the floor behind the toilet. So glamorous, but these are my Isle of Paradise tanning drops, and I'm so thankful that I found these because I wanted to show you guys how to use them, and then I'm also shooting tomorrow morning with Hazel. So it's good because we'll get a little tan on. I'm currently making some pork shumai, or no, chicken shumai from Trader Joe's. It's in the pan, so I have to be quick about this, but it really takes 5 seconds anyway. So we have about a dime to a quarter size of moisturizer. We don't want to have too much. That's like my number one tip is that when I used to use a lot, I felt like because I wasn't fully blending the product in evenly, because there was so much of it, that I would get splotchy. So less is more. And then with the drops, it says you can use 1 to 12. So when I first started, I was like, okay, we'll start with 6. I was a complete carrot the first 2 days, and now we just avoid that by doing way less. So I do 2 full drops. Doesn't really matter where it is because I'm just going to kind of blend and rub everything in until I don't have any more like lotion or tanning drops like separately, so it's kind of clear. And then I'll just start putting it all over just like regular moisturizer, again making sure that you're trying to evenly distribute it. And I don't think it's very smart of me to be doing this in the camera and not in a real mirror, but the things I do for you guys. And something that I also noticed that I tend to do is I put a lot of product around my mouth, and I think it's just because this part of my face is obviously smaller than this part, so I just overcompensate, and so I just make sure to like smooth it outward after I'm finished. And you just want to blend until it's almost completely dry. Obviously you don't want to like rub your face around when there's not much lotion left, but that's basically my process. I need to go wash my hands off. That is tip number 3. I don't even know, but wash your hands afterwards. I made the mistake, I think it was the 3rd or 4th time that I was using these tanning drops, and I was a little bit tipsy, for being honest, and I decided to apply because I wanted to be tan. And it was like in the middle of winter. I was on a skiing trip, and I was like, you know, a couple drinks in, I'm like, we need to be tan on the slopes. Not sure where that came from, but I ended up not washing my hands and woke up and they were completely orange. I looked like an Oompa Loompa, and it was like all over my wrists too, so like clearly visible. So I'm gonna go wash my hands, have some dinner, and then we're gonna wind down for the night. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna have a little bragging moment, but if there's one thing I can cook, it's definitely a rice cake with peanut butter. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I hope you can see me well enough because I'm sitting in the living room with no sunlight. It's a little bit dim this morning for some reason because it's beautiful outside. I went and shot some outfits with Hathel, and we did 3, but I didn't really like my 3rd one, so that would count as 2. But we'll probably go, I don't know who I'm going with or when we're going, but we're thinking of doing, Sammy and I were talking about going up to the Upper East Side to kind of shoot up there where it's like super quiet and very clean. So that's a possibility for this weekend, but for today, I have my work from home day of the week. Technically, my 4 to 1 schedule doesn't start until next week, but I was practicing this week and going in for 3 out of the 4 days because we didn't have work on Monday. So we're gonna have a fun little work from home day to end out this vlog. I have an iced Americano here, which I've never had before, and there's oat milk in it because Hathel's so funny. I met her in the Lost Draft before we went to shoot, which is the most amazing coffee place, by the way. I feel like I don't talk about it enough on here, but she went and got 2 coffees. She was like, oh, do you want one? Because I got 2 for the photos. Like she was getting a coffee tray, so she got 2 iced coffees so that there would be a reason for her to have a tray. And I was like, the dedication is something else. So I have that here. It's actually really good. I was saying that because the coffee's so good from there, I don't taste the oat milk as much, which I prefer because I don't like oat milk because I can really taste it and it tastes like oat milk. That's normally why I get regular milk, but in this coffee you can't really taste it. And I'm so excited that I still have so much left. So I also made myself some breakfast, as you guys saw, so I'm just gonna sit here and chill with my rice cake and then get started on work for the day. But I already feel so productive. I need to go through the photos while I eat and set up my post for this morning. Okay, I just took a bite of my food, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing for my work from home day. This shirt is from Charcoal Clothing. It makes me feel like Chessie from The Parent Trap, if anyone knows that reference, but it's just a nice like oversized blue shirt. You could see like how well it moves. This is like my favorite shirt to wear to the beach, like on a vacation, but then also tucked into some linen pants, some white jeans. I also have light wash blue jeans on from Princess Polly, my APL slippers, and it's just like a very chill outfit, but because it's a button down, I still feel a little bit more like I got dressed for the day. But it's like this really nice balloon sleeve. It's so cozy, and this is the softest material ever. I have this in white and white and blue. And I kind of want to pick up some other colors, but really good shirt and so cozy to wear when you work from home. Hey guys, so it's been a while since I last picked up the camera, but it's almost the end of the work day. I have about 20 minutes left, and I'm so excited for the weekend. I am not really doing too much. I have a couple of plans here and there, but I just feel like it's time to end out the work week, and even though it was a short week, it felt like the longest week, if you guys know the feeling that I'm talking about. But not too long ago, I was eating my lunch, and I don't know what made me think of it. I think because I was looking at, like, seeing if I could find the Frankie Shop blazer secondhand, like on Vestiaire Collective or Poshmark, and I kind of came across this listing. And my friend Olivia on Instagram has this pullover, and I remember asking her, where did you get that from? It's like a dark chocolate brown teddy quarter zip, and she was like, it's super old from the Frankie Shop. They don't have it anymore, and I don't know why at that time I didn't think of looking for it, or I can't remember if I did and they just didn't have any. But I found one on Vestiaire Collective, and it was listed for $75. I offered $65, and it got accepted. And literally, I guess because it sends out an email to whoever likes it saying that, like, just some inside information, the buyer has just accepted an offer for $65. That doesn't mean that I've purchased it, but I guess someone else saw that, went in and bought it for the $75 it was listed at. So then, that is not where this ended. I look like I have a poof in my hair, like the Jersey Shore. But that's not where it ended. I went on to Poshmark, and I was just thinking, let me go through and see if they have the same thing, and they do. It was also a size medium large, and it was listed for $125. I think it's $175-ish full price, and I offered $85, and they just accepted it right out. So I probably should have offered lower, just like maybe $75, like I could get it the same price as the one on Vestiaire Collective. But yeah, so I purchased that, and that actually went through, so I will be receiving that soon. But do not sleep on the secondhand, you guys. It's sustainable, it's convenient, especially if you're looking for something specific. And really, anytime a tag is ripped off, it takes, like, depending on the total amount of the item, but if you have a $200 item, let's say, and the tag is off, that automatically, I feel like in my head, like, brings it down to at least $150. And so if you're looking for something, either you can buy it brand new, but you don't want to spend that much money, just go on to these sites and just see what they have. I have my own Poshmark account, which you guys have heard me talk ad nauseum about, but it really is a good way to circulate your clothes and make sure that they're definitely getting a new home and not just donating them somewhere. And then I'm not usually one that buys from there, just because I've never been in the situation where I really, really wanted something and couldn't just buy it in the store. So really good way to be able to do that, and I will show you guys that when it comes in. It's definitely out of season, but I feel like that's a good time to buy the winter stuff because the people just want to get rid of it. So if you're looking for a coat or sweaters or anything like that, then I would suggest looking now, because it's in the middle of the summer and these sellers know that no one wants to buy winter clothes in the summertime, so it's a good time to buy. So anyway, I'm still dressed in the same outfit. I have my Skims bra underneath here, which I actually don't like the way that that looks, so we will just button this up. But I have a little bag of returns that I need to go and do, in addition to needing to get out of the apartment because it's so nice out today, and I was only out this morning to shoot. I didn't go out during my lunch break just because, I don't know, I feel like my brain kind of needed, oh, it's gonna rain at 5 p.m? That's not good. I guess I'm gonna go anyway, who cares? It's only 30%. But yeah, my brain just needed to switch off for a little bit, and I could have done that with a walk outside, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to veg on the couch for a little bit, and I didn't edit the vlog that was supposed to go up for today. So hopefully I will have the energy to do that after I come back from returns, to get it up for tonight or tomorrow morning. I feel like it doesn't really matter at that point, because people have plans on Friday nights. No one's like me when they stay in and edit YouTube videos. So I feel like it wouldn't matter if I put it up tomorrow morning anyway. But that's my update for right now. I don't have any like huge things going on for the rest of the day. So unless I have more things to update you guys on, the next clip will probably be me like getting ready for bed and ending off this vlog if I'm, you know, as predictable as I think I am. Jeffrey Dahmer reporting live. I just did my skincare, and it turns out I am just as predictable as I mentioned earlier. So I am fading fast, so I'm gonna head off to bed, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. I don't even remember what I filmed, honestly, over these past couple of days. Just being in the office and everything is a different routine for me, but I'm loving it. So we're gonna find our footing with this new schedule and make sure that I'm still getting a bunch of videos out for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. And I'll be picking up the camera tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for another weekend vlog. I love you all, and I will see you guys soon.